Hey guys, I'm back here in Smithfield, Rhode Island. I have just discovered or heard about this place called the George Washington Picnic Grove. Apparently in the 50s there used to be a lot of different like mini resorts before people would really travel by plane and go to Florida and stuff. They would go hang out in the middle of the woods and build like these little campgrounds or picnic groves, and eventually they were lost to time, kind of like how Camp Shepherd, the campground, was. So in the woods behind me here on George Washington Highway, there's supposed to be a lot of abandoned stone structures and remnants of the original Picnic Grove Resort. So let's see what we can find in there, and if there's anything worth checking out, come and join me. Alright, so we're going to start on the trail right here. There is already a post. I'm not quite sure if this had anything to do with the original Picnic Grove. Maybe it was like the sign or beginning of the trail. The trail has not been maintained for a while. You can tell it's been in disrepair or disarray and becoming overgrown, and there's a sign that's all busted up that I can see says enter at your own risk. So I know that this is public property. It's listed on Google Maps, but basically what I was reading about is a picnic grove was something that was very popular in the late 19th and early 20th century, again before there was like plane travel and people go on vacations. They would go out into the woods and they would have like these little mini resorts that you could hang out at, and they were like recreational gathering areas. So this one right here, the George Washington Picnic Grove, apparently was founded in the 1930s, and it fell, I guess, out of favor in the 50s or 60s when plane travel became prominent and you could go to Florida. I don't see any evidence yet of a picnic grove, but we're going to keep following these messed up trails until we find something. There's a lot of cement over here, so that could have been something. And it looks like the trail goes this way. I can hear something in the background. It's more than likely the Last Resort, the club that's nearby. They do outdoor music. My hearing is not very good right now, so it's kind of muffled. Not only have I been to a lot of loud concerts in my life with no earplugs because I love the music, but I've also, been around a lot of other loud things, and I think right now I might have an ear infection, to be honest, so I can't hear very good. I'm relying on my sight as my main sense. And it does sound like it's music in the background. I'm sure you guys will be able to hear it better than me. So I'm waiting to see some remains. I just got done doing the Upton Heritage State Park, and I found the old stone chamber that was in there, and that was really cool. But I want to see if there's any actual buildings, because if this was like a real like resort that people would go hang out at in the 1930s, it would be cool to see like an old, like, I don't know, concession stand or maybe like a campground. I'm just going to keep following this trail. I know it's in here somewhere in the woods, I just don't know where exactly. So I checked on the map, and it definitely is going to be somewhere on this trail if I just keep going ahead. It's just kind of wild to think. I mean, maybe people used to take horses up here, but I guess people were more active back in the day. I couldn't imagine nowadays the average person walking this far into the woods to get to a little camp or a resort to hang out at is their thing. I love it. I love hiking and seeing new things like this, especially these off the beaten path trails that have been forgotten to history. But let's just keep walking and see if we can find any evidence of the grove. I'm determined to find this thing. Look at these big ferns. Those are cool. Whoa, look at this guy. All busted up. So while I'm looking for the grove, I'll tell you guys the plan for the future. Over the next year, I am going to try to film as much of New England as possible. So I want anybody who has any cool places that I have not yet filmed, or if you know about them, please comment on my videos and tell me of a place to go to. Because starting after next year, this time next year, I am going to be planning on relocating to Florida, and I'm going to start doing Florida only hikes. So let's get these New England ones all filmed now, and then we're going to delve into the swampy tropical wilderness next year. Speaking of swampy tropical wilderness, this is getting all messed up. I mean, am I sure I'm still going the right way? What is this? Let me check the map and see where the grove is. So according to the map, I already passed it. I'm just gonna follow this trail then and see if I can end up eventually hitting it. I mean, yeah, this is definitely gonna be a little bit harder of a place to find for sure, but I'll get there. So there's some tires in the woods. I think we're right near it. I don't see how much further up it could possibly be. So I don't see any evidence of any man-made buildings. Oh, well, there's a stone wall. Alright guys, this place is hard to find. So after wandering around these woods and going on these like barely followable trails, I ended up at the last resort, the club that I was telling you about, and I turned around and I was about to call it quits, but I think I finally just found it. This is deep in the woods and we got some ruins to explore, so let's check it out. So it looked like it was just a normal trail still until I noticed that there was some stone structures. There's something over there in the woods, and I saw something up here. So let's take a look up here first. Okay, so right here we have a fireplace. Okay, so you can tell that people definitely would chill on this log and have a fire. So that's the first evidence of a picnic grove. Now let's go see what we have over here on the other side. There's another fireplace. I'm going to walk a little bit into the woods over here just to see what else we can find. Yeah guys, you know what, I'm not seeing much. I don't know if this whole place is just like gone or what, but I don't, besides these fireplaces, I'm not really seeing any actual evidence of a picnic grove. Let's just keep looking around a little bit longer. Maybe I gotta go over this tree and go further this way. This is definitely a bushwhacking hike. All right, well, there's more trails. There's another little stone building in there, so I'm definitely in the right spot. I was kind of hoping though that there was going to be like more prominent structures remaining that showed this was a picnic grove. Looks like the road is around here. There's one more trail I can try to look and see if there's any more buildings, and if not, I think we're going to have to end this investigation because we don't got much besides some fireplaces. And these woods are very unmaintained. Let's see what's over here. Yeah, when I say unmaintained trails, I really mean that for sure. This is bushwhacking it. So this is still a trail, but I don't know if we're still part of the picnic grove or not. I'm seeing these stone walls. I'll keep walking a bit further and just see. Man, twigs. I don't want to have come all the way out here and be so close. This is a cool find, guys. This kind of flower is called a lady slipper. This is a rare endangered flower, and when they bloom they get that nice little pink bulb. So I guess it's illegal to pick those. Let's keep walking. See if there's anything else out here to see before we leave. Alright guys, I think we're going to end the video here because I can't find any other kind of abandoned buildings in this area besides these fireplaces. So this is definitely evidence of the grove, but I don't see anything else besides a couple of fireplaces. I thought there would be like a barn or some kind of a wooden building, but maybe they took it down, who knows. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the investigation. We found something, so that was worth it. Got some miles in, and I got to map out these woods back here around the George Washington picnic grove. It's a hard place to find, and there's not really many views, but if you want to do like a little bit of an off the beaten path hike and get some exercise and fresh air, I'd recommend it. All right. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you all on the next hike. There's a lot more coming.